Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2016 Sprint All-Star Race at Charlotte Race Review, where I recap what went on before the race, during the race, and after the race, looking ahead to the following race. And this is a short video because A, it's late at night, and B, I think you'll understand why this is a short video when you hear about what I have to say about the race. So, overall thoughts on this race. I really think we should have called this race the All-Star Farce instead of the All-Star Race, just because there was just a lot of wrong things that went on during the race, in my opinion, and because of that, I'm gonna go as far as to say that this was the worst race of the 2016 season. I know it's not a points race, but it's still part of the NASCAR 2016 Sprint Cup Series schedule. So really, what was wrong about it? Well, first of all, there was a lot of confusion, and there was definitely some controversy. Drivers were certainly. Many drivers didn't really know what was going on. Even the announcers seemed confused on what was going on as well. I don't know. I don't think you can put the blame on one particular person. And I'll explain a little bit more about that later. But there was just simply a lot of bad things going on. That's kind of the simplest way of saying it. And it was truly disappointing considering the fact that. Well, first of all, I was looking forward to this race because it was a new format. There was some interesting things in this format that I liked, but really, once the race began and now that it's over, the format, which was brought up to NASCAR by the Drivers' Council, most specifically Brad Keselowski, it really just became one of those good on paper. It's really just one of those good in theory kind of things. It didn't exactly turn out how I think some expected it. There was quite a bit of unintended consequences. Some could have been prevented, some probably not. And the new format, I think, is what led to a lot of the confusion. But then there were moments where NASCAR's officiating, it was just simply strange, and then it definitely left a very sour taste in my mouth. Another reason why I was looking forward to this race, well, it was announced the day after Dover, Monday, that NASCAR will be taking away even more downforce and actually getting rid of some of the side force. For example, they got rid of some skew. There are no more brake cooling fans for the rest of the year, which just add downforce. This made corner speeds a little slower. Goodyear brought a really good tire, and that's one of the things I liked about this weekend was the fact that Goodyear brought a good tire. We saw quite a bit of tire wear at Charlotte, which over the past several years have been known for its lack of tire fall off. And so the thing is, this newer format, which to me was interesting. The aero package changes, but also the amazing showdown you saw. I don't know how many of you saw the showdown, but if you saw a showdown, how could you not be entertained and excited watching that? In two of the three segments, we had incredible photo finishes. Trevor Bayne edged out Chase Elliott by 5/1000ths of a second on the first segment, and Trevor Bayne just kind of came out of nowhere on that final lap. Then in segment 3, Kyle Larson and Chase Elliott had Ricky Craven and Kurt Busch Darlington 2003 that bowed to the checker flag in the wall, beating and banging all over each other, and Kyle Larson came out on top. And for those who want to know, Greg Biffle won segment 2. So really, based on all of this, it looked like the All-Star race was going to be a good one, but then it just ended up being very disappointing. There were some good moments, for example, the quality of the racing in the All-Star race. It was better than many of the All-Star races, than much of what we've seen in the All-Star race the past few years. So I guess that's one positive to take away from this race. And there were certainly some good battles, especially in the race between Daryl Logano and Kyle Larson, which came to an unfortunate end when Logano got loose under Larson with less than 2 laps to go. It caused Kyle Larson to get into the wall, and then Logano was able to drive away, and thus Logano came out as the 2016 All-Star race winner. First time he's ever won an All-Star race, and first time he's taken the checker flag in first place at all in 2016, even though it's not a points race. and I think that this is definitely going to make more people look at Logano as someone who could win the Coca-Cola 600 in 2 Sundays from now, as I'm recording this video. As far as anything else, there wasn't really a whole lot to talk about. There's not really a whole much for me to talk about, but instead look ahead to the Coca-Cola 600. Like I said earlier, the tire fall off was pretty good. I think that thanks to less downforce, it has saved Charlotte Motor Speedway, which has just become, which the past several years have just become board fest for the most part. There aren't a lot of memorable races at Charlotte over the past several years, but hopefully we have a good Coca-Cola 600. Who do I think is going to win? Well, I have a feeling that Logano is likely to be strong, especially since he's going to ride this momentum from the All-Star race. But as far as anyone else, that could be a little bit up for grabs, especially since the Coca-Cola 600 is a very long race. A lot can happen in it. As far as I'm gonna look at average finishes very quickly. Driver averages overall. Logano actually has the best average finish, including a win last year in the fall. Edwards right behind him. He won the 600 1 year ago. Followed by Hamlin, Kasey Kahne, Austin Dillon. That rounds out the top 5 as far as best average finish overall, not just last 4 races. So that might help you. But that's pretty much all I really have to say at this point. So thank you all for watching this race review. Hopefully next week I can return back to the format that I like and many of you have come to expect. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and bye.